No.
No, don't close your window.
Keep it open.
What? No, do not. Of course, my photo's not working. Alright, we're good.
Wow.
How far away is where we're going?
It's an hour drive. We're going to Lamar Valley.
Lamar.
Lamar Valley. After a night in beautiful Montana. I think we should vacation in Montana next year.
I'm gonna go no.
We're in Montana. This is our Montana vacation.
This is it.
I never have to come back to Montana.
I want huckleberry ice cream.
Literally right here.
Robert.
Take this a sec. Helen's gonna do a handstand with buffalo in the background. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
Jesus. Thought it was. It's so far away. It's by that pole all the way across the river. There's two animals running around. Thought it was. I saw two antelope running from across the river. Yeah, I didn't realize what it was, so I took the camera, zoomed in all the way, and got a picture of them.
Did you?
Yeah.
This one's coming right in the road. It's coming right out.
One is too. Nope.
Buffalo.
Buffalo crossings. They just keep coming.
I don't see it.
Look at that baby right there.
Oh.
It's a baby cow.
He's looking for his mom. I'll bet that's his mom right there.
No, that's
a bull.
The
ones
mom
with the
right
small
here.
head.
She's got stuff all in her horns from rolling around.
Listen to them talk. It's nothing.
We're at the base of Mammoth Hot Springs after seeing bison all morning. We're taking a coffee break. Stopping here at Yellowstone's Mammoth Hot Springs General Store.
I think it'll be easier where the ones are laying down.
Oh, they're laying down over here? Mammoth is teeming with elk. They're all over the place. They're on the road, over here in front of the hotel. And here we have, over on this side, we have elk laying down. There's one right there. Phil wants to get a handstand in front of an elk.
He's gonna come at you.
Hello, fella.
No, Mom, it already happened.
It's not gonna do that.
Be perfect. Got her son and everything. Right here. You got one in front of a bison. This is nothing. Good. Oh, she does a handstand everywhere.
Oh, is that what
That's
she does?
Yeah, everywhere we go, she does a handstand in the strangest spots. Good. We got one in front of a bison.
Oh, wow, look, I'm impressed.
Pretty awesome. Oof. Not 6 feet from an elk. So you may have noticed that we backtracked, right? So we went over to Lamar Valley and then we came back to Mammoth Hot Springs. And if you're wondering why, let me show you. Normally, what we would do, any Yellowstone traveler would go from Lamar Valley and then come down here because it's just one big loop, right? It goes right around Yellowstone. So you go to Lamar Valley and then you would go down here by the Canyon Village. This year, that road is closed because they're doing all sorts of construction. So because of the construction, we had to backtrack and we went all the way back to Mammoth Hot Springs. So after a quick stop at Mammoth Hot Springs, we went on to West Yellowstone, and that's where we saw a bear. Inside? Like this?
Around his neck. How do you hug?
Like this?
Kiss a bear.
This might be as close as we get to grizzlies. So the place we're visiting is called the Grizzly and Wolf Discovery Center. It was founded back in 1993 as a way to give folks a greater understanding, a greater appreciation of grizzlies, but it was also, by the founder, Lewis Robinson, meant to be a place to give home, sanctuary, to bears that were removed from the wild, because you couldn't put them back in the wild. They would face almost certain death. So that started back in 95. And then a year later, they also added wolves. 10 captive wolves were born at the facility back in 96. Oh yeah, there he is.
There's 3 of them. 2 white, 1 black.
Oh yeah.
There's 4.
There's 4? Where?
One right up by the window.
So from West Yellowstone, we still had to get back to our home base, back at the Grand Tetons in Jackson. So to do that, we had to drive the rest of the way through Montana to Idaho. We were right in this area here, West Yellowstone. And we had to drive down back into Jackson, in Jackson, Wyoming. As you first enter Idaho, there are a lot of mountains, and it's beautiful. Beautiful countryside. And then as you go farther in, down by Driggs, you start to see cornfields and farmland. We made it to Idaho.
Go ahead.
And then you get to the backside of the Grand Tetons eventually, which was quite spectacular. You know, you have these cornfields and farmlands, and then you have the Grand Tetons, the backside of them. I'm not sure if they're called the Grand Tetons in Idaho. I guess they are, but it's a beautiful scene nonetheless. Another handstand in Idaho, on the other side of the Tetons. Idaho. Grand Tetons, opposite side, there's a car coming. Grand Tetons. Ellen has done a handstand in every state.
Do is go straight and turn.
I need driving practice.
Don't you think this is a good idea?
No.
Last part of the trip to get back to Jackson, been going around the Teton Pass. Now, unfortunately, the GoPro ran out of juice, so I don't have any video of going around Teton Pass. However, I will say that it was one of the most harrowing drives that I've ever had, because it's not so bad going up, it's the coming down part, because the grades are so steep, and a few times it felt like we were just going to drive right over the mountain, right off the cliff. It was pretty scary. I can't imagine driving it in wintertime. I would imagine they shut it down if it's too icy, because there is no way. But we made it back to Jackson eventually, and that's where we will spend day 4 of our visit, and more on that in the next episode. So we'll see you then.
No, he looks irritated. I don't think we should do anything.
There's flies coming after him.
Yeah, now he's coming after us.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for this fella to pass.
Oh. Oh, man. Give him a sec. He just wants to roll in the dirt.
Oh.
There's bugs all around.
As long as he stays in the dirt. It's like, I don't think we can go over him as easily. What is he doing?
He's rubbing his butt.
Okay, well this is
rather
something.
indecent. I don't think we should be watching it. Alright, now we stay still.
No, he's looking at us.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a big fly behind his back.
He's coming right over.
I'd scratch your butt for you.
Wow.